Hey there, welcome everyone guys, this is Astro from Shambo and I'm back after a long time making another dancing line tutorial, and this time I'm doing this of gravity changer requested by TCT and quite a lot of other people. And I was just telling them that you can use the gravity changing script that is there included with the dancing ball package, but it seemed that they couldn't understand what was written in there and how to use it. So today I'm gonna show you how to use that same script to do this work. I'm not gonna write any additional script or anything else. So let's open up Unity, and I have this regular scene set up over here, a demo scene. I would have made this tutorial like more than a week ago, but the problem was that I was facing a problem that because when the line was moving, the gravity was changing, the line is rotating, everything else, and the line was moving up this wall. It was happening that only the cube would move up the wall, and there was no line, there were no cubes behind it. And so I was trying to debug it. I was trying to edit cube movement like anything else, and was frantically editing cube movement and compiling it again and again, checking and trying out how and trying out this scene like for more than 1 week continuously, but nothing was happening. But then yesterday I realized I did a very bad mistake, and that this actor was not even having a cube movement script attached to it. The actor was having a different script attached to it for movement. So it was almost a waste, because as soon as I found this, I changed the script and saw that there were no problems. So basically what you all need is simply the gravity changer script. This is all that you actually need. So here's the simple script. You can ignore the stopper part. This is just to make sure this was for dancing ball, so there were stoppers just to make sure that the ball don't fall off from other sides. You just ignore them. So we have a public vector 3 gravity value, because over here we can just go to edit, project settings, physics, and at the top we can see the gravity. It is a vector 3 having a value for x, y and z axis, and we can see the value for gravity is minus or negative 9.81 on the y axis. It is because we know the y axis over here in Unity is the vertical axis and the gravity is always downwards, so we have to have the gravitational acceleration towards the negative direction of the y axis. That's why it's minus 9.81, the natural value of gravity. And now you can change the gravity anytime by over here. I have made a trigger, a simple trigger that has the gravity changer script attached to it. Ignore the stopper. Assign, this is an array, keep the size 0, do whatever you want, or you can have the size 6, assign random stuffs in there. And here the main thing is this gravity value, the vector 3, so you can change the gravity to any axis, but make sure you do not create a combination of gravities, because I have not worked with them. I don't know how that's gonna work, like corner wise gravities and stuff. But you can see over here, then in the update, as soon as we hit the trigger, we simply change physics.gravity, the value of physics.gravity, to the value of gravity val assigned by you. And that's simply the only thing that's required over here. Nothing else is required. And one more thing, like this if else if statements over here check for the value of gravity, and yes, they check for a single axis, because according to this script it is assumed that you will keep the axis 0, means the value of other axis to be 0. You can see other axis should be 0. Axis should be 0. This is a simple, okay, there's a reason, because and I'm checking every single axis whether the value of it is greater than 0 or less than 0, and accordingly I place a stopper. But that's not the point over here. The point is this: other.transform.Euler angles. I change the cube, the main cube of the line. I change its rotation accordingly to the gravity. There's just, I will give the link to the script down in the description, but if you're directly going to use the script from the package, if you have it, make sure that I had made a mistake of changing. I had changed this values over here. You can see it's negative 90 over here. It is actually positive 90 in the original script, so you have to change the sign of every single of those values over here. Only the values, just change the sign, that's it, and you don't have to do anything else. Let's head back to Unity and we can see a simple scene. Here's the cube, here's our gravity trigger and a wall. Let's just show you the gravity. Okay, let's go, let's check it. And it's gonna hit the wall and yes, jump up. You all saw that. Let's just go this time, pause it, and it jumps up, and you can see that clearly. The line goes forward and simply jumps up. Well, this is happening because, and this is the reason why I would not recommend you to use this feature, making gravity changing stuffs over here. You can do one thing, that is, not, instead of changing line by 90 degrees, you can simply go for a reverse gravity. Like it was a negative y, go directly to positive y over here. Like line comes from here, goes up and then goes down. So that might seem cool, but this one is actually not cool because this is having rigid body attached to it, so it's gonna get into collisions and momentums and stuff. So when it gets over here, hits the collider, it immediately changes into a 90 degree. You can do one thing, that is take the collider and make it very close to the wall, just a little coming out of it. Let's try this. Let's try this time. It should change at the very last moment. Yes, much more consistent. You can do this at a time. You see, much more consistent this time. So use this fact, and that's it for today's video. It went exceptionally long. I thought it would go this long, but hey, everything's fine. So thanks for coming in, thanks for watching this video. I hope you like it. If you have any problems, you can tell me in the comment section, or even better is joining our Discord server, and we have a channel for tutorial problems and requests here. You can see tutorial requests and tutorial problems, so I will check them. They're unread right now because I just opened my PC. You can always write your problems over there, or directly DM me with your problem, and that's it. Thanks for watching, guys.